Hey guys, so I actually did download a video early this morning, but so here's the issue with it. Um, there's a good chance that I was probably really, really stoned when I made it, and so I was probably the same way when I uploaded it. And so I did upload it and then I watched it this morning and then I was just like, holy shit, like this is fucking horrible. Like I was literally talking about my garden. Why? Because the garden really didn't have much to do. Like, y'all would have been like, bitch, are you trying to sell fucking produce or are you trying to tell a motherfucking story? Like that's how it was. So I deleted that one, and I just figured that since Morning Confessions with Tracey originally started in written form, I'm just going to keep it written form and just kind of read it that way, and we'll just kind of go from there. So, this is the first official Morning Confessions with Tracey in video form, and this is called Kill Dad with Kindness. So, I've been having trouble with my husband, aka Captain Patriarchy, for years now. If you followed the written morning confessions for the past, I think, yeah, like it's since September, will probably kind of be like 2 years. So, you know, all the ups and downs of my relationship. And the past few weeks have been rough mentally. I had to draw lines with my captain that I never thought that I would have to draw. And I said things that I never thought I would have to say. I didn't want this relationship anymore. I need more of you, and you need less of me. I'm not willing to be less of who I am, and you're not willing to give any of you. All of that was hard to say. Like, we can't afford to live separately. Like, we kind of have to live together. And then on top of that, like, I've kind of become accustomed to, like, a certain way of living. Like, last year when I went in for my gallbladder surgery and I was in the ER and I was looking around and I was just like, I don't want to be poor anymore. No, no, I don't want to be poor anymore. Like all the flashbacks of being homeless like came knocking at my door of logic and reason, and they were like, sweetheart, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together, and he's gonna have to sleep in that guest room, and you're gonna have to walk around this house with a fucking smile on your face, because there's no goddamn way that we're going back to your grandmama's house and sleeping on that hard ass goddamn bed because this man is a fucking child. Like, I'm not doing it. And that's when I realized I was doing what most women do. I'm lonely in a relationship with someone who loves his ego more than he loves anything else. But he meets all of like my material needs, and he's not beating my ass, and you know, he's okay with the kids and stuff like that. So, I've settled. Now don't get me wrong, I haven't settled for him um because he was everything that I wanted in a partner, like minus the lady parts, like when we first met. But we'll talk about that further in more morning confessions. But he was like that for like a good 3 or 4 years. Like everything I wanted. We've been together almost 10 years now. Like shit's fucking changed. Like, period. It's just shit's changed. Like, our lives have been so completely turned upside down, moving from California to living in Alabama, 2 kids. Like, neither one of us know which way is anywhere at any given time. And the funny thing is, like, we're right back at the very beginning of therapy where we were like 2 years ago. And I'm fucking exhausted. But, in spite of it all, he really is a good dad. He's made a ton of mistakes, like we all have, so no judgments there. And I swear to God, like he fucking keeps trying. No matter what, he will dust himself off, he will get back up, and he will fucking keep trying. So he got up early yesterday morning and he went and played disc golf, and he came home and he mowed the lawn without it even being asked. And I figured, you know what? I'm happy I didn't buy him anything, and I know exactly what I'm going to give him now. I'm going to give him everything that his ego wants, needs, and desires. I'm going to give him that submissive wife. He came home, like when he came inside, he found me in lingerie. I had three wardrobe changes. And I was on my hands and knees, and I was scrubbing the floors, scrubbing walls. And every time the kids were in the other room, like I made sure I bend over just a little bit to expose the fact that I didn't have any underwear on. I had that booty grinding music on, on the Google speaker going on in the house. And every time he walked past, I put a little extra arch in my back and made that ass clap like the president of the usher board on Sunday. But look though, side note, I don't know how dancers do it, because 2 songs in and I was winded. I was winded. I can only do but so much. I'm fucking almost 39 and I'm chubby. Like the shit was rough, okay? And I'm slightly out of shape. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway, like every time the kids left, like I made sure, like I was like showing him, like I want to be with you. Ooh, yeah. So see, this is where it gets nasty. Because I had those kids in that playroom cleaning up like it was the night before Chinese New Year. Like, I don't want y'all leaving this room until it's clean. We got some new shit coming in. I need some old shit going out. Like, I was ready. And you know why I did that? Because they fucking hate cleaning. So they will stay in that playroom and pretend that they're cleaning. They're actually fucking playing. Just so they can just keep playing. They will not come out of there. They won't, because they know if they come out of there, I'm gonna ask them, "Have you guys? Did you clean?" And they're gonna be like, "No, I didn't clean. I'm sorry." So they stay in there. So anyway, I have developed the libido of a lion in heat. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but I want to hump like multiple times a day. Like, I didn't even care yesterday about the fact that he has not earned this pussy. Like, I was just like, nah, we're doing it. We're fucking doing it. So I walked past the room where he was, and I saw him sit on the edge of the bed. And I casually pushed up the blue yoga ball right in front of him, and I sat on top of that yoga ball. I just slid this pussy on and off that dick. And I said, "Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go make lunch. I gotta go make lunch. I'm sorry. I'll be back. I'll be back later." So I walked away. And I looked at him and I said, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go grab you some fresh lettuce and herbs from the garden that I grew and created with my bare fucking hands." Because I had to throw that shit in there, because he hasn't helped me at all whatsoever. But he does reap the fucking benefits of it. And I said, I'm gonna whip up something for you for lunch. I was real nice about it. So I made lunch. Really good. Salad, some fresh herbs, some hand-shucked corn, some tomatoes, feta cheese, some cucumbers that I grew in my garden, some fried chicken, some beans. Like, it was just a really good kind of, you know what, it doesn't even matter. Anyway, I like food. I can't help myself. So about an hour later or so, he's like, "What's for dinner? What are you thinking? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'll give you two menu options. Would you like Asian or would you like American? And so he's like, oh, I've kind of had a lot of Asian lately. I think I'll go for American tonight. And I'm a fucking child. I am. I'm a child. And so the first thing on my mind is I'm gonna put this American pussy on your face. Like I didn't say it. Didn't say it. And that's where it counts. That's where it counts. That's when you know you've reached a level of maturity. You can think it, but it's when you say it. But I didn't. And so I just said, okay, American it is. I said, I'm gonna go to the store really quick. But before I went to that store, look, I had that man growling like his life depended on it. Like he was growling to save this planet. So now I'm in my third outfit of the day. I'm back from the store. I'm halfway finished with dinner. And so while we're waiting for things to, finish cooking or whatever, I come and I creep up from behind my Captain Patriarchy and I climb backwards over the couch. And I get ready to ride his face. I think I'm doing some big shit, okay? I'm like, yeah, ow. You like this nasty shit, don't you, motherfucker? It's cute. It's not, let me put it on you. Yeah. No. You know what he says to me? What about the kids? Excuse me? What? What about the motherfucking kids? Is this where we're drawing the nasty line all of a sudden? We're not being nasty no more? Is this where it ends? I don't know. But I didn't say it. I just ignored him and I was like, huh? What? Put your head back. And he was like, well, what if the kids come in? It's going to be a really hard position to explain to them. And now, granted, that's goddamn true. I get that. I fully understand that. But at that particular time, I wanted to come. I don't care. They're not gonna leave. I know those kids. They love toys. And if you give them a chance to play with some toys, look, we got a good 10-15 minutes. And you know what? If you go in and you ready to handle this mission that you've been given, we can get this job done in under 5 minutes. So, I know that we have time for this shit. Why is he doing this to me right now? And then on top of that, you didn't have a problem when I was fucking upside down on a fucking yoga ball. You weren't talking about, what about the kids then? The door was wide fucking open. What, were you gonna fucking push me off the goddamn yoga ball and tell the kids that we're pretending to do cartwheels because we want to be better at gymnastics? Get the fuck out of here. Why is it all of a sudden an issue now? Because I want some head. Now that you have to step outside of yourself. But it's Father's Day. It's not about me. So I climbed off of him, and I sulked back to the kitchen, and I finished cooking that amazing ass fucking dinner, and some amazing ass fucking dessert, and I cleaned the kitchen, and I fucking read to the kids, and I came downstairs, and I did some work, and I said, you know what? Tomorrow, you know what the fuck is gonna happen? I said, I am gonna put on those fucking teal colored thermal fucking pants, and I'm gonna put on that old ass fucking tank top that doesn't fit anymore because I've lost so much goddamn weight, but I refuse to throw it away because I'm fucking cheap. And I said, I'm gonna have my armpits smell like rotten fucking grapefruits because I'm gonna accidentally, on fucking purpose, forget to put on fucking deodorant. I said my mascara that I love putting on every day, I'm gonna have that shit melting down my fucking eyes. by the time he gets home. And I'm going to look like that girl that's like in the corner of the club at 1:50 in the morning, desperately hoping that they don't turn the lights on. Yeah, I'm going to do all that. And you know why? I did it. I just didn't put the tank top on because I can't find it. And I love this shirt. Like, it's old. Never. Anyway. But like everything else, yeah. Yeah. Not great. And you know why? Because I realized in that moment when I was trying to rub my pussy all over his nose, that moment represented so much of our relationship. I will go out of my way to bend over backwards to please him. And at the end of the day, I'm left with a big ass question mark over my head in his dick centered world. He didn't even ask why I was being nice to him the entire day. Not one time. After 10 years and me going like, I don't want to be with you anymore. Not one time was he like, why do you want to have sex with me today? That's just how important his ego is.